Hello, my dear JE aspirants. This is Nikhil from CareerMudhra. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the safest backup examinations else than JEE. Now, let's move on to the video. In the first, we have ISI. ISI stands for Indian Statistical Institution, which was established in 1931. As you might be knowing, ISI is an institute that majorly focuses on statistics and mathematics. Okay, so over here you can get admission in their UG, PG, and you can even do research in fields like statistics, mathematics, computer science, and quantitative economics. Since this college focuses more on statistics and mathematics, the exam will also be majorly based on your mathematics. Okay, so the participating colleges are from Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, Tezpur, and even you can, get into a good research field. So yearly around 50,000 students appear for this exam. The seat matrix is there are only 208 seats for the 50,000 students. So the selection ratio is around 0.4%. Now let's talk about the eligibility. It's not like how it's there in JEE where you have to have 75% as the minimum criteria. Over here, there is no age limit. Even if you have just passed in maths, it's more than enough. Maths and English. That's all their requirement is. Now let's talk about the examination pattern. So there are basically two papers. One is UGA and one is UGB. So in UGA, there are around 30 MCQs for which you have been given 2 hours. In case if you clear the cutoff, then you go and write UGB examination where there will be 8 questions that will be descriptive for which you will be given 2 hours. Now let me explain you how the cutoff usually is there in ISI. So there are around 30 questions. If you just solve around 17 questions, you can still get and clear the cutoff criteria. So 17 questions, that gives you around 5 to 7 minutes per question. So it is pretty much doable. Now let's talk about the total marks. The total marks over here for UGA plus 3 into UGB, whatever is the UGB marks, so 3 into that. So altogether it's of 360 marks if you're going to see both the UGA and UGB. Now let's talk about how the marks pattern is. For every correct answer you get plus 4 marks, and for every unattempted question you get plus 1 mark. In case if you're going for the UGB paper, for one question you get altogether 30 marks. So in UGB, in case out of 8, if you just solve 2 questions, it's more than enough. You will pass the cutoff and you can take up the admission in the institute. So imagine what could be the paper level. You just have 2 questions that you have to make in 2 hours, 1 hour per question. Now let's talk about the fee structure. The fee structure is around 0 rupees. Okay, so you do not have to pay any fees. And there is a stipend provided by the government, 5,000 rupees per month. And let's talk about the placements. So most of the UG students usually tend to go for masters. And in masters, what we see as the median package is around 28.5 lakhs per annum, which is even more better than the IIT's package. Important thing about this examination is the tentative dates. This is very much important. The application form starts in March 2026 and the examination date will be in the month of May. Thank you for watching our video. If you find it insightful, kindly do subscribe to our channel.